video is sponsored by me. Whether you need a voice lesson for musical theater, pop, or R&B, I got you. Half an hour for only 20 bucks. Link down below, or in the card above, or at the end of the video. Now, let's begin. So this is my first time reacting to this artist, Polina Gagarina. Polina Gagarina. You correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I feel a little guilty because I'm starting this video off with lower energy than expected, but it's also because I'm just a little nervous. This is a new artist for me. I haven't done a new artist in a while. It's been about a month, and I'm trying to start doing new artists, but I landed on this one thanks to this user right here, who spoke up when I asked for another artist during a Lara Fabian reaction. Thanks to them, I'm doing this one for you. And if this person knows Lara and this person, she's gotta be good. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for all notifications of future uploads when I will continually react to singers like this. I will be doing more from her one after another for a little bit for the next few weeks or so. Just put your requests in the comments if you want me to react to anything from this particular artist. And let's just get into it. She looks very nice. Very nice.
Еще не написанных сколько? Скажи, кукушка, пропой. В городе мне жить или на выселках, камнем лежать или гореть звездой.
Okay, I know I'm notorious for pausing it a lot, but there's just like so much to unpack at this point for every single artist I come across that I have to talk about it, and no, I will not talk about everything at the very end. That just makes for a longer video. What I see so far is someone who is very good at storytelling. I've covered this with a Lara Fabian reaction in the past, quite honestly, just a few days ago, and I can tell that she's not only got a good amount of emotion behind it, but also an intensity that it's almost like believing something so much that you're overwhelmed by how much you feel deeply about it. That's what she's emoting right here. It's really powerful stuff. I don't even know what this is about, but you feel convicted right in the moment she starts singing. That's powerful, and that's my main point. I'll keep going. And a very low voice for such a breathy tone, it's really powerful. It's really hard to do that, by the way. And here we get pure tone, very nice. Huh. Okay, I just need to break this down as well because we're somewhere else from where I last picked up on. We hear a lot of belting, a lot of pure tone, a lot of mixed voice, mixed belting happening. It's a very contemporary blend. She's belting, yes, but she's also using that blending technique between chest voice and head voice, which a lot of singers, if they're doing it right, will do. She's just doing it in a way that supports the edge of her sound without sacrificing vocal health. It's a perfect balance of those two. That's really hard to do. Sometimes when you do mix, it's so light that it doesn't sound powerful, it just sounds pretty. and she knows what she's doing when it comes to that. But outside of that technical aspect, I hear a very warm and cool tone simultaneously in her voice. It's so unique. It reminds me of Lady Gaga, but don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying, if you want to hear what kind of tone I'm talking about as far as other familiar artists, that's one that I think of. Anything else I have to say? She's letting us hear her entire voice, and it's smart to not let us hear it right off the bat, especially when it comes to something dramatic and emotional like this song so far. It was really smart to start off breathy and low. Obviously, that's how it all starts when a song has an arc, but it's really powerful regardless when you just make it breathy, not just quiet, pure of tone and low, but breathy as well. And then she just lets you all have it at this point. It's amazing. See, that's a mix. Yeah, give it to her. It's not even over, but give it to her.
Где же ты теперь, воля вольная? С кем же ты сейчас ласковый рассвет встречаешь?
Okay, here's what I've experienced, and I am sure that if you're not exactly a bass or a contralto, you'll experience something similar. When you go high, and even for them, they might experience it too a little bit, but just not as much. When you go high for such an extended period of time like that, and then you go back down low, you're going to have a noticeable volume shift in how you handle your low notes. It's going to sound so much more faint. And she's still pulling it out like a champ, but she went back and forth at first between tone and whisper. And I'm sure that was intentional because of two things. One, she's an artist at this point, and she's showing her worth, so she knows how to make choices. But two, it's also because, like I said, when you go down low, after staying so high, after you get up there, it's really difficult to find the stability in your chest voice when you come back down like that. And she's leaning into the whisper at first before giving too many notes, and then going into the notes much quieter with a lot more whisper. It's really smart. In essence, it's how she's maneuvering that challenge that all singers, one way or another, faces when it comes to going back down low after staying up so high for a climactic moment in the song. It's really smart. And then back up. Okay, we need to talk about that high note for a minute. Okay, so when it comes to the female voice, most of them struggle when they're starting off with, and I have a student who's struggling with this exact same thing, and I've yet to get with her again about it because she's going through sickness and she's probably coming out the other end. I just haven't heard from her yet to get back into lessons with me. She doesn't struggle with power up to a certain extent, but she struggles to maintain that power in a healthy way without straining or feeling like she's pulling all the weight up. We're still working on that. I just helped her a little bit to discover it the slightest bit, but it's a work in progress. She not only mastered that in that high note, but also did a little bit of vibrato at the end. And it's not like other singers haven't done it, but she held it up there for a little bit, and it's difficult to do that. Sustaining a high note like that, whether your face goes red or not, is really hard. It's just awesome seeing how much someone can triumph over such difficulty like that. And I'm not saying she's gone through difficulty. She's probably more talented than I'll ever be able to give credit for. I don't fully know. I'm just saying for all I know. But I do know that you can't deny her power when she sang up there like that. It sounded healthy, it sounded clear, but it also sounded edgy and intense. It's a brilliant balance of the two that takes so much time and effort to develop at a note like that, even above that sometimes as well. Just wanted to point that out there because it's true. I know how difficult it can be to do that. That was an abrupt way to end it, but oh well. It's also really cool seeing how she just stylized off of that note a second time sustaining. Like, yeah, she did that too. Falling off of it with a cry. Yeah, I'd love to see more of this woman. Laura, which is the woman I reacted to earlier, she's got a perfect balance between storytelling and technique. She's got that balance too, but I really love how she has more natural power in her voice. And I'm not trying to disrespect either of them, it's just I know how much she floats to the top, and this one, she's just like jetpacking to the top, if that makes sense. Just a quick little thing I wanted to talk about before we end the video. As mentioned in the beginning, you heard me mention a singing lesson service on Fiverr for 20 bucks, only half an hour. I'm able to expand from half an hour to 45 minutes or an hour. I just need to work with you, and you need to let me know if you want something like that. So the reason why I'm doing this is because you guys, whenever I do a reaction video which is starting to become more frequent, you guys always say that you get a lot of value from the content I dissect. You get a lot of value from my comments, from what I say about the artists you love. And if you ever wanted to emulate that yourself and get better at singing like your favorite artists, but in your own unique way, because you can't copy too much, then make sure to click the link down below or at the end of the video, where you will be directed to that website Fiverr to get a half-hour lesson with me at only 20 bucks. I have been able to do quite the transformational work. I've already helped 3 clients at this point, and I wanted to get some of it going before I started announcing it to YouTube and you guys directly. So make sure to check it out if you are at all interested in taking your voice from here to here, no matter what that looks like. I said musical theater, pop, and R&B in particular because that's what I specialize in, but in all actuality, music and singing is so universal that I can help you out with pretty much any language and any genre that you want help with. So make sure to click the link down below, and I can't wait to work with you. And I hope you put your requests in the comments. I look forward to hearing more from her. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.